what you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a
Day 2 shooting for Elevation Fitness in Miami. Day 2.
That's good, Mandy. It's good. I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, I can't hear you.
Guys, I'm resting my feet right now because I've been training in Valentino shoes. Woo. Would not recommend training in these. They're super cute, but a little dangerous to be training in them. And that's a wrap for today. Had a really great photo shoot today and yesterday. So excited to share with you guys the content. And I just want to send a big thank you to everyone that contributed and helped and made these past 2 days super successful. So thank you so much. Mwah.
What's up, guys? We are in Salisbury, Maryland for tonight's WWE live event at the Wacomico Civic Center on the road to WrestleMania. Make sure you pick up tickets that are still available at WWE.com. Fun fact, I became an All-American amateur wrestler in this very building. So make sure you come out at the Wacomico Civic Center. Come watch me collect. Come watch me just be a champion. This is where I became a champion, an All-American. So things have come back around full circle. Tonight we're at the Wacomico Civic Center in Salisbury, Maryland. Make sure you come out to see the man of the hour live.
I could really do without this crappy weather right now. Come on, Maryland. Are you kidding me? You're embarrassing me right now. You're embarrassing me. This is where I come from. And it's freezing. It's cold. It's raining. It's sad. God damn it. I need to go back to Florida. It's pretty cool.
What day is it, Miro?
We're doing a bit.
Hey guys, I wanted to share something that just happened to me, and it's kind of like a public service announcement, but if it happened to me, it can happen to you. So this is all actually information that's all over the Craigslist website if you decide to go, but I was a part of a Craigslist scam. So everything ended up okay. I'll give you that disclaimer. But basically what happened was I put some items up on Craigslist to sell. We're redecorating and selling some items. And I got an email saying he's interested. And so I said, sure. And then I got another email and I said, so I followed up and said, look, somebody else is interested, let me know if you still are. And he said, oh, if you, I'll give you $50 extra if you can hold it for me. Sure. So then he said, I'll send you a check from my company and we'll have the movers come in or shipping come and pick it up. And looking back, that was actually my first red flag. So I will never do that part again. But here's how it played out. So basically he sends me a check in the mail. When I got the check, I didn't even realize it was for this, because it was so much money, so much more money. So the check, the admin was $650. He sent me a check for $1,950. That's $1,300 in shipping for an ottoman that cost $1,200 on Pottery Barn. So that was super sketchy when I saw that. But because I didn't realize who the check was from, and sometimes I get random checks from like a wrestling thing here or there, I deposited it. And then after the fact, when he told me that that's what it was for, then I started getting really, it's super fishy. So then what happens is a bunch of really strange interactions. It's clear that he doesn't speak English very well. It's clear that he's not who he says he is. He doesn't live where he says he does. And now he's asking me to wire the rest of the money to his quote unquote movers. And he said, you know, so I go and check my bank account and now the check has cleared. So what happens is the check cleared because I have a good standing with my bank. So on my end, the bank says, yep, you can use the money. But if you wait long enough, sometimes this money will actually not be there because it was a fraudulent check or the money was not in the account to begin with. So luckily, I was on to him right away. And so I just waited. I called my bank. They couldn't really give me a direct answer as to when the money would be officially in my account. But I waited about 4 business days, and sure enough, the check was returned. So he was hoping that in that time of basically between the time that the check clears and the time that they recognize the check bounce, that I would have already wired the money and had the ottoman be picked up. So, lesson learned. This is, like I said, all over the Craigslist website, so probably should have started there in the fraud department and read that. But for anyone who's ever trying to sell something online, obviously Craigslist is one way, but there's tons of others. If you ever get somebody who's offering to send you a check, just say no, especially if the money is way more than what it's for. You're part of a scam. Even if you feel like, oh, the check cleared, it does not clear. So the money does not necessarily leave their bank and enter yours until up to 5 business days later. So just thought I'd share my experience with you. I hope it doesn't happen to any of you as well. Luckily, I caught on to it and I knew right away that this was something fishy and weird. Looking back, I wish I wouldn't have deposited the check to begin with, and I just would have avoided it and gotten rid of it and never would have engaged with him again. But lesson learned, and so hopefully you guys can apply the same lesson and it won't happen to you. So does anyone want an ottoman? I've got a Pottery Barn ottoman for sale. Just thought I'd throw that out there too.
I personally believe that one of the few simple things we could do to feel joy and just appreciation and feel grounded and at peace is to stop and pay attention to nature, like the trees. Can't help but think about all the trees around me with these 2 slow pokes. What else am I gonna do?
Auntie Rhea, you there? Did you miss Auntie Rhea?
When was you here?
I was here. I got to steal your bed and you went and slept in Mummy and Daddy's bed.
But where Mummy was sleeping in her own bed.
Yeah.
But us.
Yeah, with you guys. And I got to steal your bed.
What?
And I got to steal your bed.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you. What?
Who do you want to look like when you're older?
No.
Who?
Who do you want to look like when you're older?
Auntie Rhea.
Why do you want to look like Auntie Rhea?
Because I love her.
Because you love her.
Aww.
All right, here I am on the Norwegian Pearl at the docks in Tampa, filming some fancy pants videos for Chris Jericho's Rock and Wrestling Rager C Part 2. Lots of cool stuff happening, so if you want to come on board, pre-book now. ChrisJerichoCruise.com. Walking down the Norwegian Pearl, getting ready for Chris Jericho's Rock and Wrestling Rager at C Part 2.
Chris, can I have a picture?
Sure. Man!